What's good, everybody? My name is Kiahree, and I'm gonna be hitting you guys with a reaction video of very crazy recent events. Pat Stay is dead now. Apparently, he got stabbed in Canada or something like that. So, um, very crazy timing because apparently he just dropped a game disc. So that's what I'm really reacting to. But I was just on like the blogs and shit, and that's where I kind of seen that, he succumbed to some stab injuries. So, rest in peace to him and his family. You know what I'm saying? And Pat Stay was always like kind of one of my favorites. Beating Disaster for the King of the Dot Chain. Uh, that battle versus Calico. I mean, that was an intense battle. I kind of liked what Calico did, given everything Pat Stay did to Marv One, and talking about his brother and all that. But Pat Stay was somebody who would go there, and so that's what I like. But it's kind of interesting. So I was watching a little bit of this reaction, or sorry, of this music video, and me and Pat Stay are on the same type of level. So this is a game diss. Everybody knows Game dissed Eminem. I put out a video about it, and it's been doing okay. But some people, are taking games dissed at Eminem as like a desperation grab for attention, all this other stuff since the whole Super Bowl thing. But it's we'll get right into it, and then we'll kind of just I'll stop it as I see fit. Let's get it. Just to be clear, I haven't watched this whole video. I just watched a little bit. And then I started seeing something that I'm going to bring up, and then we'll go from there.
I wrote you when you still haven't responded. Pat Stay called me out. I got scared and blocked him. I never meant to hurt you.
Okay, let me stop it right there. I am also someone who is blocked by the game. Okay, he's gonna get into it a little bit more, but I just want to point that out too, and I can show visual evidence and proof. Like, if we go to my Instagram.com, it's gonna pop up my page. And then we'll just do a basic search. I'll look for game. The context behind it, as Pat Stay's about to get into it, is when he did go viral a couple of months back for scamming artists, right? And so specifically, he hit up my boy S Light first, and then S Light was hyped because game's hitting him up, and then I get a message too from the game, and he's talking about paying for a feature and all this type of goofy shit. And so I thought it was a scam. I mean, I love the game. Documentary is one of my favorite albums, without a doubt. But let's look it up. Los Angeles, because if somebody has you blocked, you come up as like does not respond. Or Los Angeles confidential. That's game's tag. If I hit enter, it's gonna produce nothing. And this is kind of how I knew I was blocked by him, because pretty much what like a fucking magazine pops up or some shit like that. Pretty much what happened, and we can even do a roundabout way, right? If I just go to Google, just to show proof and context, the game Instagram. I'm logged into my profile, so his profile is gonna pop up. There you go. I'm going to click on it, and then it's going to go to nothing. Give it a second. Right? So that means you're blocked, right? And so pretty much the context of it was somebody was hitting me up from his profile. I didn't know if his profile got hacked or something like that. And so pretty much it turns out it was him, and he was kind of scamming people, giving them placements on a mixtape for like $750. So that's what was strike one. I was like, why the fuck would Game be hitting me up for $750? And I was like, this seems like a scam, or I know he just got sued by that one girl that he lost the case to because he just didn't show up to court. So then I was like, all right, so maybe this really is him. But then I was like, to keep it a buck, you guys know me. I started flaming his ass. I started calling him a fake blood, punk ass, bitch ass. Like I was violating him. I don't think I have the messages anymore, but I was straight violating son. And then eventually he blocked me. And so, and the reason I took that approach, even though I do like him, is like I like his music, right? Him as a person, I don't really know too much about him, but I just think that's corny. And then it turns out that it was a scam, you know. And I'm not the type of nigga that just because I'm trying to do music, if I get attention from anybody in the industry, that I'm automatically gonna like fanboy out and like just, you know, not no shot to my boy S Light, but my boy S Light, he's from the West Coast, so maybe it hits a little bit different. He was like screen capturing, posting it, saying, "Oh, the game's hitting me up, the game's," you know, because it's the game, you know what I'm saying? But I knew something was kind of up, and like I don't really get too starstruck by these guys. There's probably a few people that I'd get starstruck because at the end of the day, we are humans and we're people, you know what I'm saying? But like someone like, you know, Game, I respect him, music and all that stuff. But he was scamming people. Turns out he was just putting one of his songs on a mixtape, and essentially, if you're paying to be on someone's mixtape, everybody's just gonna go to one song. They're not gonna listen to your song, like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna go, you know. So it was a scam. But pretty much, I don't know. It's kind of funny, so we can get back to it.
Wrote you when you still haven't responded. Patch they called me out, I got scared and blocked him. I never meant to hurt you, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. I keep that little leopard print thongin'. Yeah, it's time to get ignorant, bro. I turn the game to a scrimmage, just give them a show. I even let you pick the judges, let the fans on the internet vote. I mean, you used to be a stripper, I'm sure you'll win on the polls. Let's go. Everyone can see it, now you shook. This ain't you and 40 Glock, let's not beat around the bush. Man, look, I'm trying to hype the game like a mascot. You looking for a white boy? Ooh, you hit the jackpot. I'm not the food with.
So this is kind of like the thing that I'm kind of interested in. Why are you taking shots at the game? Lots of name flips, you know, beating around the bush. 40 Glock, that's nice. Hype the game like a mascot. But it's like, why are you kind of going at him? I think what did Pat Stay called him out and said battle me, and then Game blocked him. That's kind of what it looks like the series of events happened. From what the
Dear Slim, I wrote you when you still haven't responded. Patch they called me out, I got scared and blocked him. I never meant to hurt you, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. I keep that little leopard print thongin'. Yeah, it's time to get ignorant, bro. I turn the game to a scrimmage, just give them a show. I even let you pick the judges, let the fans on the internet vote. I mean, you used to be a stripper, I'm sure you'll win on the polls. Let's go. Everyone can see it, now you shook. This ain't you and 40 Glock, let's not beat around the bush. Man, look, I'm trying to hype the game like a mascot. You looking for a white boy? Ooh, you hit the jackpot. I'm not the food with. Usually on some smooth shit, but I can Rufus play stupid. Cause I know you got a ghostwriter and I can prove it. And they won't play you again, the game's swooping.
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of the game having a ghostwriter. September 20th, an article came out in XXL. Okay, I mean, yeah, I've never heard of Game having a ghostwriter. I've heard of 50 Cent writing some of the Game's first album, but you can kind of hear like on the choruses, like specifically, like niggas keep talking, they gonna lick me up, or talking that shit like they gonna lay me down. When I come through, strapped to see what's up, niggas really don't want no parts of me, pal. Like, that sounds like some New York shit. Like, pal? Who says pal? Doesn't sound like West Coast. That sounds like East Coast. But again, that's a chorus. You know what I'm saying? I already know, like, How We Do, 50 Cent wrote the chorus. Hate It or Love It, 50 Cent wrote the chorus. That's different than getting actual ghost writing. So that's kind of like, I've never heard these claims that Game has a ghost writer. Meek Mill campus throwing some ghostwriting allegations. Man, Chino claimed that he knows Game has a ghostwriter. I know the Game ghost wrote. By the way, he from Chicago. He ran from some good Baltimore dudes. The allegation comes over a year after Meek Mill famously accused Drake. Cause yeah, that's the one thing like that came up, and I remember Game mentioned it in an interview. He's like, I don't understand why the ghostwriter thing always comes to me. because after the Ooh freestyle where he was like just barring niggas talking about like I was in the field 12 strapped to my chest like Andrew Luck with it or something like that, like and catch a spiral, like the football scheme, and like that's some bar shit that like, you know, normal everyday rappers don't do. And so like people were saying like, oh, he got that ghostwritten or whatever, told game. So I don't know. It's a public and it's always been streets telling us time to expose your writer. Ooh, see hashtag ooh. So this is back when they were beefing with the ooh stuff. So I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I've never heard that game had a ghostwriter. That's news to me.
Say do it, dog. And they won't play you again. The game is ruined. Say do it, dog. I will drop names like you in every line of your lame music. And I don't even make songs. Still beat your fucking brakes off. Got you shook to answer like a magic 8-ball. Called you out yesterday. The media's all over it. TMZ posted it. Act like you don't notice it. I don't blame you. Cheech and Chong. I be smoked.
TMZ? Really? Game Pat Stay. That's crazy. Rapper Patrick Wayne. Well, we all know that. The game blocks white battle rappers sticking up for Eminem. So he was sticking up for Eminem, and that's what caused the battle to happen? Or sorry, the blocking to happen? For Eminem. Put your money where your mouth is. King of the dot. Resulting in the game blocking him on Instagram, which is not the expected outcome. Pat Stay. Okay. So I don't have. Oh, I have Pat Stay. I think I follow Pat Stay. Dear Slum, I gotta say this as a fan of Lost Game. It's been hard to watch you desperately begging for Eminem's attention, trying to battle him. Trust me, I respect the hunger. But once you start the whole he only blew up because he's white shit, it comes off more haterish than competitive. Yes and no. I think Eminem being white played a major factor in his relatability to the audience, but him being dope ultimately sold it, right? He was the dope white boy. But Game, you seem very eager to battle, specifically a white boy. Well, why don't you why don't you do a real battle and come see me? We can do it in LA. Yeah, you're way bigger than me in the music world, of course, but in the battle world, you're the underdog by a long shot. We can put whatever up, too. Lots of famous rappers have jumped in the ring to solidify their position. So, I mean, I get it. Tag 50 instead. Haha. That's funny, but in the same way you're saying he's calling out Eminem, you're calling out him to try and get something from the, like, you know, I don't know. Because he was white, Pat wanted to show the game. White River said, Game's lucky I'm too cool because if I went on a tear, every platform I made this video would be flooding the media for weeks. So he knew it was coming. Sent this to him, then got blocked. Oh, so Game, what? Saw the message. Interesting. Okay.
Shit, rap tight Cobra. Cheech and Chong. I be smoking shit, rap tight Cobra grip. Game's over with.
Pat Stay's definitely one of, if not the best.
I don't think you can name 10 battle rappers better than Pat Stay.
I can't.
Ooh, hold on. 10? Okay, let's do something real quick, all right? Loaded Lux, Murder Mook, Daylight, Disaster, Hollow the Don, John the Don, DNA, Charlie Clips. I personally like Chess. Geechee. Yeah, you can name 10 battle rappers better than Pat Stay. I'm sorry. Even from out here from the West, you know, Arizona, what's the dude's name? He just battled Geechee Gotti, Crip nigga. I'm gonna look like an idiot. It'll come back to me. But nah, man, there's definitely 10 rappers better than him. I mean, even like household names, Charlie Clips. You can even take DNA off that. Charlie Clips is a household name. Murder Mook is a household name. Loaded Lux is probably undisputably the GOAT. Daylight, undisputably one of the GOATs. DNA or Disaster, undisputably one of the GOATs. I mean, even if we go Grind Time, if we go A-Hat even, I mean, who's the hottest from A-Hat? Danny Myers. What is that? That's just gonna bother me now. What's the nigga's name from Crip battle rapper, Arizona? I feel like his name is. I don't know what his name is. Rum Nitty. There you go. Rum Nitty. Even from Arizona, he's the nicest from here. You could definitely like John. Okay. Loaded Lux, Murder Mook, Disaster, Daylight, Hollow the Dawn, John the Dawn. Damn, man, you got QP Sons, you got. I mean, I'm just talking about like overall, right? Like even from Canada, he's probably the nicest, one of the nicest, you know. Because who do you have from Canada? Pat Stay, the one dude that Disaster exposed for getting bars. I forgot what his name is. That fucking dweeb. What is it? Moonchild or something like that. Daylight battled him. There's not a lot from Canada that I can think of. But there are a lot of people from the West Coast and the East Coast that rank higher than Daylight. I mean, Math Hoffa. I mean, think about everybody who was in the Total Slaughterhouse. They rank higher than Pat Stay because they were choose. I mean, we're talking about Arsenal. We're talking about Math Hoffa, Murder Mook, Loaded Lux. Who else was in there? Daylight, Disaster. Hella people were in there. You know what I'm saying? Big T. Like, come on. There's definitely 10 better than. But I get the point. No disrespect.
Rappers better than Pat Stay.
I can't picture nobody really beating Pat Stay.
Pat Stay is a bad motherfucker.
Definitely. Hey, he's definitely nice though. He's definitely a bad motherfucker. I'll never lie about that. But come on. Averb. Oh man, I'm thinking about all the rappers. Averb, fucking. One of my personal favorites, Ill Will. Ill Will, you will get smoked. No.
My window, I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be great. But your pictures on my wall, it reminds me.
And oh yeah, this shit ain't for M, he's his own man. This shit's about you whipping off thousands of your own fans. Up and coming artists who DM with this whole plan. They pay you, you help them blow up. We know the whole scam. Start with a compliment, that's the fish bait. Then tell them you put them on some mixtape. Make them think it's the big break, the shit's fake.
That's exactly what happened. Yo, dog, you're fire. And I'm just like, if I could show you everybody in my DM right now on some bullshit, like, yo, I love your, look at this. I love your music. And then they're always just trying to get to like some, like, do you want promotion? It's always like a bunch of random shit in my requests of people just like, it's kind of predatory, but they just want something from you. So like that's how the game thing started.
Some mixtape, make them think it's the big break. The shit's fake, manipulating artists, just starving for a name. What a shame. Guess they gotta charge into the game. And if y'all didn't know he was doing this, Google it. Kids' dreams of pursuing music ruined by one of the biggest influences. But he ain't new to this shit. That's why he got booted from every crew.
Okay, bro, your life's not getting ruined over $750. Like, calm down. You're just getting finessed because you're an idiot.
Was written left in the shadow like a lunar eclipse. You turned on everybody who's helped you, deceitful. Either scamming people or biting the hand that feeds you. But hey, what you give is what you get in return. And you're left in the pile of ashes of all the bridges you burn. Word.
But he's gone cold, I'm wondering why. I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't get all. And even if I could,
Here's a
it'll all be great. But your pictures on my wall.
James Greer. What the fuck? Alright, to give a honest critique, song's not that good. I hate specifically when Pat Stay raps and it sounds just like his fucking battle raps. Switch up your flow. Well, it's probably not tasteful to speak like that of the dead, but you know, like that was always one critique for me. The bars were okay, name flips were okay, nothing super crazy stuck out to me, but the premises and the points are definitely valid, and I can definitely relate to him. But then I can also say Game would fucking slaughter Pat Stay. Not in a battle like King of the Dot type form, but like on wax, Game will wax that ass like 100%. Game is one of those people that you really gotta like prepare for and really gotta come correct with. A lot of people you don't. But I definitely get the premises of the point. It's an okay, diss. A lot of Eminem imagery, so it's kind of interesting. I wonder how this doesn't get copywritten or anything. The timing's definitely precarious. I mean, you diss the game and then you get stabbed. Literally, is it the next day? Like crazy. Honestly, the last thing I expected to trend today. Okay, rest easy. Truly sad. Hearing news of your passing. Condolences to the family. Yeah, I like that, man, because like at the end of the day, that's kind of what it's about. True, I mean, he is one of the best. Don't get it twisted. Bumping this all day. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the game, but battle rap is a different beast. And yeah, I agree. Battle rap, I don't really see the game. I see the game swinging on a nigga before taking a loss. Like if Matt Hoffa's swinging, game is definitely swinging. You know what I'm saying? Started my battle rap career. QC? Who the fuck are you? I don't know. Yeah, man, but not to make this too long winded. The track is cool. I wonder if Dido's about to get paid from this shit, because this shit's probably about to go up. I wonder how many views it's getting. Let's refresh. 92367. Oh yeah, this is doing numbers, not gonna lie. It was just at 92367. Now it's at 96786. So yeah, man. Hopefully, he's gonna get paid from this, and hopefully his family's good, and hopefully King of the Dot and all these other, grind time. He wasn't really a URL guy. He was more of a King of the Dot guy, and then ARP. But yeah, rest in peace to him. My objective opinion on the song is it's cool. It's definitely nothing that I would get out of bed for if I was the game. And he blocked him, so that's kind of funny. But rest in peace to his family. It's kind of crazy, man. Like, I wonder. I'll be looking into it. Maybe we can provide an update on the channel as to like what led to the stabbing and what led to the conflict. Because I do know, like, just hearing certain lyrics he would do and telling of his story, specifically in the Calico battle, which was a really heated battle. But he was talking about, a lot of the stuff he's done and permanently changing people. I mean, he's a big dude, and like he seems like he can really do some damage. And so like I imagine he walked around with that type of energy, and I imagine that even when you're that size, people are gonna try you, and before they're gonna fight you, they're probably just gonna up it on you, or get to poking. And it's definitely a terrible situation, and I don't really want to say anything else about it. Like, it's kind of crazy, but it's kind of one of those things that someone could be here one day and gone the next. So don't look too deeply into life and take it day by day, and don't plan too far into the future. Focus on your present, and definitely don't focus on your past unless you're just learning from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to really say about it. Rest in peace to Pat Stay. Definitely a battle rap legend. Definitely one of the nicest white boys I've ever heard. I mean, him. Disaster's not really white, you know what I'm saying? Rosenberg, Raw, Big K. The little nigga from Portland, what's his name? Immaculate. Definitely a lot of nice white dudes. Fresco. Soul Con. Definitely a lot of white dudes who have, who's a little funny dude that did the one battle in high school. Forgot about his name. They call him like the URL killer. But that little dude, I forgot what his name was, damn. Sharon, there you go. He got slapped by K Shine. Even K Shine, bro. We talking about 10 battle rappers, not better. Yeah, so yeah.